right, thanks.
You know, actually, I really appreciated hearing that prayer testimony, because when we first went out, the first 2 encounters I had, I was really surprised because I had a couple people that I had seen earlier and that I was praying about, and I just expected it to go differently, and I really got, rejected. No, I don't want prayer for anything. No, thanks. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, it was just a closed thing, and I thought, well, I really had not. I sound silly, but I had not experienced that before going out on Revive. I was expecting something different, but when we were led eventually to go to another part of the park, we were at Frankie Park, we started seeing and having encounters that really were fruitful. And that might have also corresponded to your, breakthrough in worship and in prayer. And the first one was, there were several people that I encountered all claimed already to know Jesus, to be part of the church, and yet when we talked to them a little more, it was clear that they were battling things and going on. The first woman, Lynn, we prayed with, was anxious about her job, and she knew that she wasn't supposed to be worried, but she was a nurse and she was under review for her license and stuff wasn't working right, and we prayed with her, and she said, this was so, I know this is God sent you over here, because I was worried about it. She was really joyful when we were done praying with her. And I prayed with a woman there named Treasure, who was sitting there with her little boy, which I thought was a really cool name. Her name was Treasure, and so we talked about that a little bit. She also said she was a Christian, but she didn't have peace, and she was, anxious about some guidance in her life. And I prayed with her about that, and that led us to a third guy who had seen me praying with her. And I really think that was a particular appointment that bore a lot of fruit. David in Marston, I exchanged a number with him. Anyway, he was a young man, a young dad with his little boy there who was really struggling with multiple addictions, porn addiction, other kinds of video gaming addictions, things like that, and he didn't want that stuff in his life, and he was asking for a prayer about that, and he was really, really receptive. So I kind of felt like we had church by the pond over there in Frankie Park, and even though they weren't, they were not necessarily, new believer encounters. They were real discipleship, fellowship encounters, prayer opportunities. So anything that I missed, some of you guys in our team had encounters I didn't see. So. Yeah, Tanya.